I don't think there's anything that hurts more than wanting a shoe so bad, logging on to Instagram and seeing someone with 100 pairs. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Just Me. I don't even know, bro. Kicking it with Mike. What's up? Kicking it with a sneaker life. I need to bring back the topic Tuesday, man. So I've been getting pretty much blasted with this question about backdooring pairs, how I feel about it. And it's one of those things that has really been around forever, since the beginning of sneakers. It's nothing new to me. And it seems like, I don't know, maybe people just have a little too much time on their hands right now, or they're just new. But it's just a part of the game, unfortunately. It is very disappointing and almost disheartening as a sneakerhead, especially with how hard sneakers have gotten. Let's be honest, man. Sneakers has turned more into money than it has like this awesome community that we had initially, right? Where we all just are in this for the love of the game. I know a lot of people are dropping out because it's really hard to secure pairs. And when you see things like the Kobe or the new trophy Jordan 1, like just flooded, like this is supposed to be such a limited, iconic pair. How does this dude have 150 pairs and he's flexing it on the gram? You know what I'm saying? It's definitely annoying, but it's just one of those things that's been around for a long time, and I feel like anyone in the game has been a part of it in some sense. So it's annoying, for sure. I mean, we could just leave it at that. I'll give you guys a prime example. Obviously, we've seen pictures surface all over the internet of people just cooking off these trophy Jordan 1s, and they're supposed to be an exclusive trophy store only, which I've been to the trophy store. I remember I went to the trophy store back in like 2016, I think, when it was just brand new, freshly opened. I bought a bunch of hats, which I still have, and I want to give away. I never gave them away, but went there, actually met Marcus. It was pretty cool. Again, this was before like this huge boom. It was pretty low key there during the day. Took a picture with him. It was just cool. I was like, damn, this is Marcus Jordan. That's pretty fire. Like, I'm big into sneakers, and it was cool to see the history behind the shop. So that was my experience. This being such a limited release, we clearly can see someone's backdooring. Whether I seen a rumor of a FedEx truck getting robbed, which how would someone know that it's going to be loaded with Jordans? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot of sus stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and us as consumers, it's kind of like it's none of our business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate, but money wins, bro. Like, if you look at it in any society, whether it's look at our government, look at stock market, look at just consumers overall, man, money always wins. So it's just a part of the game, man, and it's not going to change. People might hate me for this, but when I was in college, bro, on the come up of creating a sneaker life, I sold shoes, like straight up. It was way before there was a StockX and a Gold, I'll tell you that. It was just a hustle to afford college, and there's nothing wrong with that. I get people feed their families. I completely understand. At the end of the day, man, I wish we all could get shoes for retail and enjoy them, but if that was the case, we would not want them. I feel like you look at something like all the Kobe's before he passed. Where were you at when they were just sitting in finish line? Where were you at when the Jordan Shadow 1s were just sitting when they were widely available for everyone? People sleep on them. Supply and demand. That is what the game is. So, I mean, that's the truth of it. When you have the opportunity to just walk into your Nike outlet and you see a shoe that you think is fire, but you're like, you know what? I don't really need that. It's not that big of a deal. But as soon as that shoe is gone and it's sold out and it resells for a lot, then a lot of us just want it. You know, it's just like, man, I had the chance to get those, but I didn't get them. It's just, it's a part of the adrenaline rush and the dopamine that we get from this. So it's always going to be that. And that's just kind of my first thoughts. Going back to the story that I wanted to tell you guys, employees are backdooring, man. Like, obviously a lot of places have gotten caught up, and Nike's very aware of all this. Clearly, we've seen within the last 2020, 2021. But a lot of employees, I remember even when I was in college, one of my teammates told me, like, yeah, man, at Finish Line, they'll backdoor you the pair for like $50 more a piece. And that's all it comes down to. You know, the reason even sneaker YouTubers, we don't get Nike didn't send me these, man. I pay resale for them. And shout out to Bada Boy for hooking me up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I will pay resale so I can show you guys what they look like. Supply and demand. And who knows where the early pair that I initially got was from? Was it from a Nike employee? Did someone steal it? Did someone backdoor it? You just never know. And that is kind of what this culture has became. Like, you see GOAT partnering up with Foot Locker. How sus is that? Over $200 million. Like, how is GOAT getting sneakers weeks in advance to sell for under retail? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's really the game, and that's kind of what happened when StockX and GOAT took over. So it's nothing new, guys. I mean, even going back to when I used to get early shoes, it all comes down to who you know. Mom and pop stores are just selling shoes early. I get them early, I review them, and that's pretty much what all your favorite sneaker YouTubers are doing, or anyone that essentially is getting shoes early. It's being backdoored from somewhere. Nobody, I mean, there are people that get seeded, but it's a different lane. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I can't speak on. I just know it comes down to supply and demand. This is going to be an ongoing forever thing, and all we can keep doing is just being knowledgeable, because there's so many stores out there that release, and I've even talked to you guys about Soul Savvy. This isn't like a sponsorship or anything, but like, I'm just saying, the more you know about where to shop and what's going to drop, you just got to stay educated and ahead of the curve. And if you're lucky, you can get one pair for yourself. And that's really all it comes down to. I mean, for one person, you only need one pair, really, right? So that's just my thoughts on it, guys. You can let me know. I want this to be like an open discussion. I really wish that you could leave like a video response. And if you're a YouTuber, maybe you want to do like a follow-up to this and put the link down below. I don't know. Just talk about it. I just want to hear what you think about backdooring. How much does it annoy you as a real sneakerhead? Have you ever resold shoes? I think everyone has done it. It's just a part of the game, man. Like, it doesn't matter what, I guess, niche you're in. Everyone at one point is selling something to get something they want. And that's my favorite thing to do. I personally don't really resell like that. A lot of people always ask me if my shoes are for sale, but typically I'll buy a shoe and then resell it, and hopefully, if I can, double up on them, or, you know, maybe buy something I truly want. Let's say I hit on Sneakers app. Let's say I get some Off-Whites and I don't really like them. I'm going to buy those. I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to buy the shoe that I really want. That's just the game. So that's my thoughts, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is your boy Sneaker Life. Let me know. Make sure you comment, man. I want to see the comments down below. I want this to be an open discussion. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Run it.